Did you know that the word piano is a short term for pianoforte to describe its varied dynamics?
This piano has 88 keys. The keys on a piano are divided into white and black notes. All the white keys represent all the natural notes in Western music, or the C major scale, while the black notes represent all the sharps and flats. When you strike a key, it activates a lever that makes the hammer hit these 3 strings. The 3 strings then resonate at the same frequency to produce a note. The higher strings of the piano have much thinner strings, while the lower notes have much thicker strings.
Bass for a ballad, this, will be much more fluid than the blues. And same goes for the higher notes. The higher notes can be used for melodic pieces, but can also be used as stabs that cut through the rest of the hymn.
Oh, fun fact! Did you know that pianos have up to 12,000 parts and can exert up to 20 tons of tension along the strings? And because the pianos use a hammer to strike the strings, not only it's a string instrument, but it's also a percussion.
The sustain pedal is the farmost right pedal at the bottom of the piano. As you can see, the strings are being dampened by these black felt pieces. The pedal works by raising these dampeners that normally cut off the note. The middle pedal is called the sostenuto pedal. The sostenuto pedal works similar to a sustain pedal, but this one will only sustain the notes that are being played when you press the pedal. So here I'm pressing C and E, here, and they will sustain once I've removed both of my hands. And as you see, only these 2 dampeners have been lifted. And when I let go of the pedal, they'll drop. Whereas the sustain pedal will lift all of them at the same time. The far left pedal is called the soft pedal. Boop. The soft pedal moves the hammers over to the side by a bit, just so that they will hit 2 of the strings instead of 3. Here you can see the keyboards moving, and over here as well. So here's what happens when I play a key normally, and then here's with the soft pedal. You can see it's moved to the side a bit, and it plays a tiny bit softer.
Did you know Bartolomeo Cristofori was the man that made the piano back in 1702 in Italy? Neither did I, but now you do.
As you already know, a piano is a keyboard instrument that produces sound when its keys are depressed. In this section, I will explain the internal parts of an acoustic piano. Essentially, a piano is made of a wooden box. In the 19th century, the piano underwent changes such as use of a cast iron frame, which allowed much greater string tensions. You can see the cast iron frame and the strings here clearly. When a key is depressed, the strings inside are struck by felt-coated wooden hammers. When I press C, look what happens. modern piano has 88 black and white keys which when depressed activating an action mechanism made of several wooden links where hammers strike strings. Piano pedals change the instrument's sound. The one on the right is called the damper or sustain pedal. It raises the clampers and illuminates the sound which makes the notes connect better. The one in the center is called sostenuto pedal. This one activates another layer of felt, sustaining only the notes that are held down when the pedal is engaged. Only a few pieces need this pedal and you practically may never need it. The one to the left is called the soft pedal, una corda. It shifts the hammer so they don't hit all of the strings. This makes the sound softer.
The shape of a piano can greatly affect the tone it will have. Grand pianos tend to have fuller and more resonant sounds due to the larger and more resonant wooden body. In contrast, an upright piano will have a much less resonant sound. However, your ears probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Before the piano, there was a harpsichord. Harpsichord works similarly to a piano, only that a harpsichord actually plucked the string rather than hitting it with a hammer like in a piano. This causes a much punchier sound, kind of like this. Like that. This is not a real harpsichord. However, it is the best I have to show you what it would sound like. So, this is what the harpsichord sounds like. Hey, I know that song. Now, the main reason why the inventor of the piano decided to invent the piano was because he didn't like how you never had any control over the volume or the dynamic of your specific instrument. So with a harpsichord, no matter how hard you played it or how soft, it would always make the same sound. So when the inventor of the piano sought out to create this instrument, he made sure that it would have sensitive controls. Now, this isn't a real piano, but the same thing would apply.